Talk about the controllables, uncontrollables, HD. What are your thoughts on the toss, the flip of the coin? How much of bearing it's had on the outcome?
It looks as though the captains that win the toss like to chase. The results certainly say that that's the way to go. I'm a little old school. I don't think it really matters. I think the toss the coin just starts the match. But if you do bat first, you can't just go out there and lose 4 or 5 wickets inside the power play. You're dead in the water. You need to be smart the way you play. It seems hitting down the ground is the way to play here. All those players who've looked it down the ground have been successful. You need to post something. If you post something, then you can defend. So 160, 170 if you bat first.
Right, thanks for that perspective. What do the captains have to do where they know best? Andrew Leonard was sometime back with both the captains, Karan Casey and Dipendra Singh Airy, for the flip of the coin.
Okay, time for the toss now in the afternoon match, and it's going to be a big one. The Sudurpaschim Royals are taking on the Kathmandu Gorkhas. The key men are alongside me in the middle. Karan Casey, Dipendra Singh Airy, and the ICC match referee, Mr. Manu Nair. Karan, I think you've got the coin. Give it a toss. Heads is the call, and it comes down as a tail. Casey, stay there.
Because bowling first, and they had that one change. 19-year-old Pratik Shrestha coming in, bowls a bit of off, and also a good batter. There's not been amongst runs in the domestic circuit, and 2 changes there for the Sudurpaschim Royals. Rohan Mustafa coming in.
Yeah, Rohan Mustafa from the UAE, I think left-handed batter, Rohan Mustafa. Man of few words, isn't he? Dipendra Singh Airy does his talking with bat, ball, and in the field. 2 very strong sides. We've heard the captains are pretty confident now.
Now we're going to see the opening batters. Let's get a look here. Saif Ali Zaib it will be up at the top from England. Another one of the proliferation. What a legend he is. Absolutely exceptional. Did it with the bat the other day. He'll have work to do with the ball to start with.
Dominant in the only game that they've played, full of confidence. And able to free his arms. And if you've got to go for it full. It's high and handsome into the 3rd boundary. No chance for the fielder there.
Asia Cup, it was the final of the ACC Premier at this ground. There must have been 30, 35,000. Great innovation, scoop round the corner. 1 bounce, another boundary 4.
Yeah, we always say target the side screen, but the side screen on the other side now has been targeted. Lovely shot from Saif Ali Zaib. Great innovation, great execution. Another of those.
Bowled him, straight through. Rashid Khan points at the stumps. He tells Ali Zaib that's where it's hit. He's been castled, and the Gorkhas have the first wicket.
Strike for the young bowler. Terrific to see. Sudurpaschim Royals have been rocked early. I liked the first look of him when I saw him in the last game. It was terrific. He bowled the last game that he played as well. It's terrific awareness of the field. Lenny just said this fine leg had just come in, and Karan Casey provided him the pace, and he used it to the maximum.
Find the likes of Raj Banshi and Sagar Dakal in the pecking order. Looking to use this as McMullen goes into the leg side. He's going to get 4, not out of the middle, not as clean as strike, but very effective.
He got out to a similar shot in the last game, but this time he pulls it off. He's got a long reach, so once you pitch it up, he's got those long levers as well. He can really drag it. Lent into it.
I think the difference with the one he got out to, the long on, was more than 12 songs just about that World Cup journey. Souter into the attack, pumped away for 4.
Got 2 full from Nathan Souter. Usually a skiddy stump-to-stump bowler. This time was floated up and into Binod Bandari's arc, who's not going to spare him. Lovely shot from Bandari. He had the width to free his arms and took full toll of it. And Nathan Souter, tidy up. Just couldn't believe, and just still can't believe that he's not there with us.
Into the sky, and I think probably into the stands, maybe out of the ground. Oh, what a strike. Those long levers, that long reach. That fan's loving every second. You've got to throw it back, sir. 6 more.
A bit impatient, the batters out in the middle. finds a gap this time, and it's going to roll all the way for 4. Tries the aerial route this time, straight down the ground and into the crowd. McMullen making this over a good one for themselves. 7 gone, 60. Big again, and it goes all the way for 6. This time it's Binod who joins the party. To come. Really good stroke this, down the track, and helps himself to another half a dozen. McMullen is punishing the bowlers out there. 8 gone, 75 for 1. That's going to be a boundary.
He's a serious player, this fella. He's a serious player.
Who have been the most instrumental factor for Nepal cricket to be recognized all over the world. When we started off with the whole concept of getting this tournament up and running, we're grateful that the Siddharth Bank and Ncell and all of the sponsors came in, and of course you see our 8 franchises stepping up their games. You open up social media, you see nothing but the Siddharth Bank Nepal Premier League, the Himalayas. We have magnificent shot.
Smashed away, that's going to go all the way for a Siddhartha Bank 6. I'm not sure whether Brandon McMullen's going to allow us to have too much of a chat here, Paris, because he is lighting up this tournament just like Dipender Singh Airi did a couple of days ago.
The Royals have actually made a statement loud and clear. I have seen his couple of hits go right past their ears, and thankfully none of them have been hurt, so we'll take that anytime. Fantastic.
Down the ground, man out there held. Oh, McMullen gets to 50 and he's given it away. The change in bowling, getting Erasmus into the attack was the right one. Look at him, he's absolutely furious, McMullen, and rightly so. He was doing it so easily, striking up at 100, but he simply picked out long on. It's the 24-yard delivery that's done for him.
When you see an off-spinner bowling at you as a right-hand batter who's... The world has seen a bit of them, but for around 80, 90, that looks very close.
It's going to be gone. And Shahab Alam strikes, it's 2 and 2 balls. There's almost a silence. We're short of drama.
Piston line, I think that would have hit middle for sure. It's always...
19 girls T20 World Cup, they'll go there next year. As Irie goes down the ground, couple of bounces, we'll get 4. That's an Ncell Super 4, powered by Ncell 4G.
This has been a lot of events leading up to the Siddharth Bank Nepal Premier League. Our women cricketers kept asking me, like, when is a league like this going to happen for all of...
Defendable.
I was probably thinking this is going to be the first 200 in the Gorkhas camp. Stuff, I can barely see the bowler, let alone the ball.
Oh, he's bowled him right through the gate, and you called it. Didn't see.
Yeah, you could see this coming. It's not fair. You can't make him run like that and expect him to play a big shot. And I think he said
mates with Dipender Singh Airi for the Nepal side, so he's quite familiar with this sort of fitness standard.
3 in 10 overs, and then the 2 wickets put the brakes on.
0 foot movement as that slapped into the offside. And this is going to be big trouble out in the middle. Total confusion between the batters. Both of them are at the same.
Airi was going to run. Airi was the batter, charged the first run, but then took off and then never really committed to the second run. Easy run out.
Strike rate of 134. The Royals are going to need to get close to that 180 mark at least. Good shot this, out of the screws and over the fielder. It's going to go all the way for 6. Excellent from Dipender Singh Airi.
After 17 deliveries, Siddhartha Banks maximum. A terrific shot. The idea was to cramp his swing, but he got somehow under the ball. Michael Levitt, the bowler.
Pulled away this time. It was a short one. And it's going to be a one bounce four on the challenge.
It's the over to target. Levitt, a part-timer at best. Military medium. And this was a short one attempted, but Irie was all over it. The difference is almost 50.
Pulled away again.
Have the Gorkhas. Fancy themselves chasing 180s, 170.
Slapped away. And it does go all the way for 4 runs. Leading the charge here, Dipendra Singh Irie.
It was not an easy shot to play. It was high, hard to control. It was almost off the air. Off the ground, sorry, when he played that shot. 2 fielders on the boundary. Neither of them could.
Get back in your crease. That's what he's saying.
Few yards.
Slapped away again. And it's going to go all the way. Even better this time. He gets it for a massive 6. 37 off 23 tournament so far.
This is again not an easy shot to play at all. He deliberately got under the ball and sliced it over the point fielder. It's not an easy shot at all. This requires.
Oh, this is down the ground this time. Does he have enough? No, he doesn't. Big wicket this. It's the dangerous Dipendra Singh Irie and the skipper Karan Casey.
Coming face to face. Karan Casey will talk about this dismissal. Irie not happy. Caught a 6 and a 4 the previous 2 deliveries. Wanting to clear mid-on. Hold out to Michael Levitt at long
strike. Not a lot of deliveries left here. Pairs, and that's what's hampered the Royals from getting close to that 200 mark. They've got 1 over left though.
Back quickly. Kugeline generally good down the ground. Look at how Ishan Pandey sprints. He knew he had to get Kugeline back on strike for the last ball. It's been can he finish it off?
It's a short ball and it's going to be byes, I think. There they are. Byes it is to end this first innings.